is Rio generally dangerous? Did it have security concerns traveling to Rio de Janeiro? Yes. Were they right? Well, so here are a few safety tips that might help you. There is no 100% security and there is no 100% safety. So let me give you some tips to give you a little bit more peace of mind. People always say it's not dangerous, but you have to be careful. Rio is a huge city and has a big problem. There's a big gap between poor and rich. What would you do in a situation when you're desperate? Not all poor people are dangerous, that's ridiculous. I think the rich and the enablers, like the politicians, I'm getting a little bit political here, are the dangerous people who destroy this world. And what is also a little bit weird and odd for me growing up in a Western world, you have those stereotypes who could be dangerous, but usually those people are not dangerous. Copacabana and Ipanema are pretty safe. You don't have to worry. Late at night, you should be a little bit more careful, like everywhere else in a big city. Generally, when I walked at night, I usually use busy road or I took an Uber because that was also just suggested to me, take an Uber. When you go to the beach, of course you can take everything with you, with a camera. As a solo traveler, for me, I always had to find someone who keeps an eye on my stuff.
So you always have to find someone. And I found out that usually people from Brazil, they're not willing to keep an eye on your stuff. It's usually tourists. So always looking for people who can speak English, so there's some misunderstanding.
But it gave me a little bit more peace of mind when I went into the water. Usually when I went to the beach, I never took anything of value with me, not even money. It was recommended to me when I go to the beach, just take a towel and then your swimming shorts and that's it, and go to the beach. So no phone, no nothing. So even if you go to a beach with just a towel on the back and your flip-flops, they might also get stolen if you just leave them on the beach. I think that makes the visit a little bit more uncomfortable to go to the beach. I have seen some scenes directly on the beach. I didn't know how they involved, but they look sketchy. I always hear that Copacabana is a little bit more tricky than Ipanema. I had the same feeling, maybe because in Copacabana there are way more tourists. Also, I've been told, I haven't seen it though, that especially when you see groups together, you should be a little more careful. They come with a bike and grab your phone. This awesome Brazilian couple I met in Thailand, they told me the reason supposed to be that there is some kind of payment here in Brazil so they can use your iPhone to get some money. I don't know, but that's what I've been told. I might be wrong. If your phone is tied to your body, or at least in a bag or something, it's more safe. To have my phone a little bit more secured, I had this thing. It already broke, I had to make a knot, so don't buy this one. But generally, to have it around my wrist arm here, when I hold it, it's safe. Of course, I still wasn't wearing or showing my phone openly. I also brought along my old mobile phone, just in case I have some backup. What I also usually do, I have a little bit extra money, really easy to grab, so something happens and give the people right away. To be more secure, and just a little bag. I had this wearing around my neck. I have a second one, a little bit more safe. I also had bags to wear under my t-shirt, where I hardly use them. And it's not always easy to access something, so if you need to get out your credit card or whatever, it's just always a hassle to get it out. Try not to become a target. That means don't wear jewelry or any expensive things. People will see that and they might think you are rich. So when you take out your phone, don't stand on the road because that's where they can snap it, your phone. So don't do what I'm doing, like with open phone. I'm probably already a target. I'm thinking that, which is so stupid, right? Of course, I always use safe. Also have AirTags. Even got an AirTag attached to my wallet and credit card. I also have a physical and a digital copy of all the most important documents. Insurance for my luggage and for the trip itself. It's so hot here, even right now it's cloudy and people are jogging. I don't believe it, they're running. I have not gone to the favelas, I was really tempted to do so, but I was like kind of conflicted if I should do it or not. Their guided tours supposed to be very good, but I don't know. What's your comment? What's your thinking about that? One big handicap I'm actually having here, also when you might get into a delicate situation, is the language barrier. In Germany, maybe, or any English talking language, I could myself talk out of a situation. Here I could just act stupid. Here I could just act dumb, which I don't know if it's gonna work.
Some more words to the nightlife in Rio de Janeiro. Lapa is the epicenter, and go there, don't be afraid, but just be careful. As I said, don't run around with a camera openly filming like I did here. You could become a target, and be aware of pickpockets. And watch out for your drink, because like in every big city, people might put something into it. If you go to a big club, don't be surprised if they might take your phone. It's actually for your own security because of pickpockets. As a foreigner, they might want to have your passport. A digital copy is fine. Sometimes when you order tickets online, you have to type in the passport number. Don't be surprised about that as well. And when you leave a club, they might want to check if it's still your phone by unlocking it.
I enjoyed really my time here. I didn't have any real situations. Actually, I had one situation, but that was my stupidity of mine. That was when I was in Lapa and following the trend. But it worked out okay. Brazilians are actually very friendly. But I say obrigado all the time. I never hear it obrigado or de nada. Hardly any. Which is interesting. Maybe my pronunciation is bad? I don't know. In every big city, just be careful. Anything I said, these are just my experiences. These are my suggestions. And I'm happy to hear from you if you have better suggestions or if I'm maybe not 100% correct. Please put it down in the comments.